As an artist, I divide two activities. One activity I would regard as projects, and the other ones are exhibitions. Exhibitions always summarize various different works which come under a roof of a theme, like the portrait of a city, a title we choose for the exhibition at Toyota Art Museum. I started as an artist in the year 1980. In that time I was still studying at the University of Düsseldorf, and my studies were focusing on development and influence of new media on children, in particular in the age from birth till the age of 3. Since my childhood I was very fascinated by urban structures and layouts, and I realized that most of the structure is directed by a certain kind of navigation system, including light. And the first idea I had, I was sleeping on the roof of New York in Soho, in South Houston Street, and I was watching the Twin Tower of the World Trade Center, and my dream was, in 1982, I want to conduct a building, to use the lights of the building to create sculpture. I had to wait 8 years to complete my idea with the project Mega Sign with the Mannesmann skyscraper. Mega Sign is a project which consists out of 6 simple and radical abstract signs I generated with a skyrise building 23 stories high. I showed what it is, the random pattern with the structure, and then I showed what I have in mind if all 700 employees would agree to switch on and switch off the light. And then from one certain point, October 2nd in 1990 till November 13, in this period of time, 6 weeks, we changed every week the pattern. So people knew exactly to switch on or to switch off. Received an article from a newspaper, says the cleaning woman had forgot to switch off the light. That was first reaction, because the people didn't know it is art. We changed public awareness with this project, and we had 300,000 people in the morning and 300,000 people in the evening passing by the sculpture, but they didn't know about this is a sculpture, this is a public intervention by an artist. So their first impression is irritation, second is curiosity, and third is knowledge. So these 3 steps we have to keep in mind if we work as artists and curators in public space. We cannot expect people know immediately this is art. We have to give them time and time of experience to digest and understand this kind of strategy of an artist of the 21st century in public space. Cities Through Glass is a series of works which try to explore the capacity of transformation through a so-called normal drinking glass in various cities. I started to drive with a car and put a glass in front of my camera, and I drove from my studio through the city of Düsseldorf to Gallery Konrad Fischer. That was the first drive. It was a conceptual drive between studio and the location of display. Because of doubling the image, it refers to our eye system. And in that moment, I changed my situation from I am the producer with one glass, one camera. I reprojected that as an idea to the viewer, and the viewer will be looked at from the city. So the city looks back on the individual viewer. So when we discussed for Toyota, the idea was that we use this method to introduce to the people of Toyota and to all the other visitors a different view on the city of Toyota. So we produced a day version and a night version, and our navigation system cannot adjust just by the old rules. We have a complete different perception of the space. We will help and give maybe some information where we toured, but the viewer should be invited and encouraged to see with their own eyes. Another city vision through artist eyes. So it is an invitation to share a different view on the city.
39 minutes and 50 seconds.